Hey everyone, Two Crafty Sheila's here. I'm Belle, Kim's here with me, and we're going to do our weekly WIP and Chat Roundup. This is one of my favorite videos to record. I love seeing all the new stuff that comes out. So good.
Yes, so do I.
So, first of all, thank you to everyone who's come to watch. We really appreciate you joining us along for the ride, and we absolutely adore it when you add your comments down below. So please keep doing that. It's really engaging and positive when we get to see what you're working on, what you like out of them, all of those things. Like, please keep doing that. And of course, if you like our brand of crazy, don't forget to subscribe and like the video too. That would be great. The other thing I wanted to say is actually only a couple of hours ago, I was catching up on some of my videos and I watched Lee and Lenore. I'll link their channel down below. And it was just really, really nice. I wasn't expecting it. And I noticed he hadn't done it for a little while. He used to pick like 4 or 5 channels that he was enjoying at the time and would just link them in his videos just to, get people engaged and looking around at the different channels that are available. And he hasn't done it for ages and he suddenly started doing it. And we were the first ones listed. And I was so surprised. I almost fell off my chair. But yeah, it was a really, really nice thing to see. So I really appreciate that, Lee and Lenore. Thank you so much for adding us down into your description. And for any of our viewers that haven't seen them, please go and check out their channel. It's a husband and wife team. They're really genuine people. I really, really enjoy listening to them. I love that if you go in to watch other people's lives, Lee's usually the one that puts out the drinks and the food and everything for the snacks while everyone else is setting up. Like it's just a really lighthearted, fun way to watch a live. So, but they'll be listed in the comments below. The other one that I'd watched and I just wanted to sort of publicly support was Shay, Crafting with Shay. I watched hers yesterday. She's put out a video talking about why she sort of kind of disappeared from the channel for a little while. And I really appreciate that she was so open and honest. It wasn't scripted. You could tell it wasn't scripted. The poor girl was a little bit frazzled and, discombobulated. It had obviously been a while since she'd done a video like that. But I really appreciated the rawness of it. So thank you, Shay, for being open and honest about it and joining in the commentary of it all. But also, fully support you. If the channel is you're just not feeling the channel at the time, don't push yourself because there's nothing worse than becoming someone who finds it just a job. Unfortunately, there are quite a few creators out there that are starting to do that and it's obvious. And although you might like the kits and I'll still watch some of them on occasion, there's some other creators I don't watch as often because they don't feel genuine. So Shay, please just keep being you and just make the videos when you feel comfortable to. Yeah. Sorry.
Exactly.
That's my preaching over. Sorry. Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. What are you working on this week, Kim?
I am still working on my little Cancer Zodiac, Marilyn Casanave.
So cute.
Yeah, it's coming along. I haven't had a huge amount done, but I've been doing other things.
Yeah, good. Such
as Legos.
Very good.
Taking mum visiting places and
nice.
Nothing exciting, just keeping busy.
Living life. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been doing all that much either. We had our little play date yesterday. So my son had one of his little classmates came to join us. And he's got a little sister who's, she's actually older than him. So we had 3 kids, 2 plus my son, which made for interesting times at certain points. So thank goodness their mum stayed. And so she and I spent a whole heap of time wrangling children, distracting, because inevitably it ended up being 2 against 1. And it was in all forms of that combination. So no one was left out from that point of view, but everyone felt left out at some point. So that was fun.
Yes.
But otherwise, he seemed to have a really, really good time. He was absolutely exhausted, so he's been an absolute turd of a child today. And I'm very glad that he has now gone to bed. But yes, we're starting to do these things a little bit more. So yay for being a mom.
Yes.
Now I am working on my little PaintGem, the butterfly edition. So beautiful, beautiful little kits. I don't even know which butterfly this is. What butterfly is this? It is the Papilio Machaon. It's that one, however you say that one. That thing.
Yep, pretty butterfly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're going to do typical Belle style, completely butcher names because that's how we roll. But for everyone watching, tell us down below, what have you been up to? What are you working on? You know, don't forget to join in. We do enjoy it. Oh, I totally forgot about my accessories. My beautiful pen that I bought off Kim. So who's this one? You say it. You're better with French.
That one is Nick from I can't pronounce that one. Says plus Boatours or
Say Boatour, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I'll link that channel down below. And I've got my little Fantasy Sparkles tray. I love this tray. Do you know what I found out last night? Did not realize. This grade glow in the dark.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I put my tray down after I'd worked on it last night, and I just had it sort of sitting on the desk, and it's in our lounge room. So I turned off the light and went out, and then I totally forgot that I'd left my water bottle out in the kitchen. So I've come back out, and I was like, what is that glowing? And then suddenly twigged and went, oh, my tray's glow in the dark. I've had this tray for like, I don't know, 6 months to a year now. I didn't even know it was glow in the dark.
Right.
Yeah. Because let's be honest, who is diamond painting in the dark? So the glow in the dark feature is not particularly useful for me.
No, really not.
No. But yeah, I had a really good chuckle going, oh, you learn something new every day. All right. Let's start looking at these pretties though. I've dragged it out long enough. I want to see.
So do I.
Okay, first up, we've got Oraloa. They have finally come out with a new diamond painting. I only found one from them, but how flippin' adorable is this little thing?
Oh, isn't it cute?
So it's called Chat Steampunk by, oh, I'm really sorry, it's a French name, Laure Phelipon. I'm so sorry. But a beautiful little image. So this one you can choose as rounds or squares. It's a 45 by 65 centimeter, so great size. 57 colors. If it's round, you've got 6 specials. If it's square, you've got 7 specials.
Oh.
How cute is that? So that's the square render.
That is gorgeous.
I adore this. That is so cute. I am trying to work out, is that like a fox? Do you reckon?
I would say yes, that would be my guess, a fox.
I really like it. I love even like on the shoes, you've got the cogs and things with that steampunk look to it.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
It is. I love it.
Oh, I do like that. And even the round, that's not too bad a render for the round.
No, it's not.
And I don't know why, but it's already 25% off, and it looks like it has fully sold out. Well, the round is definitely sold out. Yeah, the square sold out. So you'll end up having to sign up for notifications.
Yeah.
I can see why that sold out quickly, though. That is really cute.
Yeah.
All right. 3 Krazy Kats. Let's look at their lot. Best Friends Forever by M.E. Divine Arts. How lovely is this? So, normal spiel. With 3 Krazy Kats, they are a dropship company. So you get a little bit more variation with how you'd like to choose your kit. For them, you get to choose your size. You get to choose whether it's round or square, and you can choose whether you get normal drills, whether you add enhancements of Crazy Dust or AB enhancements, or Krazy Dust and AB enhancements. So you get a whole variety so that you can make this your own. But how pretty is this?
It's gorgeous. Love the colours.
I love those colors. I agree. I think they're absolutely brilliant. The only thing about it is that background. Oh, I wish it was a partial.
Yeah.
It's my only thing. Like, I am really struggling with this butterfly kit. The 310 is horrific. It's probably the worst 310 I've ever used. So I'm seriously struggling with this one. I'm almost tempted to turf the bag and go into my stash of leftovers and just using somebody else because I'm hating it that much. So I'm really off 310 right now. But this one, that colouring is just brilliant.
It is.
And that render is good.
Very
That's
good.
A good render.
Yep.
Are you tempted by this one? I know you like your animals and your inspirational words.
I am tempted, yeah. I do like that one.
Because I don't think you need this one particularly huge. It's relatively simple, so I think you can get away with it being just that 65 by 65.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's quite nice. Oh, Butterfly Dreamer by Stellar Designs. Beautiful.
It is.
That's the serene look on her face, the peace and calm she just looks like she's feeling. Yeah. I just wish it was my feeling right now.
Yes.
But she is beautiful. I love how it's like with that blue dress and the blue at the bottom of her hair, it does almost look like water. So the lotus and the koi fish, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And the butterflies, just stunning. Yep. I'm going to be interested to see the render though, because I think it's going to be hard for them to do. Like, it's almost like sun rays or glitter rays in the background. I don't know how they're going to go with that. So let's check it out. Okay, not horrendous. You've lost a little bit of that. I think you did lose some of the glow in the background.
It did.
But I think if you got them with the ABs and the Krazy Dust, I don't think you'd lose it that much.
No.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Candy Wonderland by Stellar Designs. How cute. I love this kit.
It's a happy design.
It is a really happy design. I think it is just cute. I think it's because there's candy canes in it. It almost makes me think of Christmas. And I don't think I'm quite ready for Christmas yet.
No.
But I really, really like that. It is kind of almost like the Christmas pine trees in the front too.
Yeah.
But I love those. I think the colours are just really, really bright. I think it's busy. I like it.
Yeah.
The render's pretty good.
It's
pretty good. Probably need to go slightly bigger, I think. Just to make it a little bit crisper. But that's not bad. I don't mind that at all.
No, I don't.
I like it. It's kind of making me hungry though. Let's move on. Okay. Celestial Fairy by Cindy Emery. How beautiful is she?
She's stunning.
I am going to be really fascinated about how those wings go in the render.
Yeah.
And that dress, that is such a flowy dress. That's going to be hard to follow through with.
Yes, it is.
What a stunning image.
Yeah.
And again, she just seems to have that real serene look on her face, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
I think it's great. So jealous. Hey, that's good.
It is. It's a little bit R-rated though.
It kind of does look it in the render. I don't think it did in the original.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay, let's just go back for a moment. That's slightly better. Oh, I wish you hadn't pointed that out. Oh, no. I can't look at it the same way now. But it is pretty.
She's gorgeous, but
it is pretty. Okay, let's. I've lost it now. Okay, let's move on. Oh, poor Celestial family. Oh, you are adorable.
oh, isn't it?
Chihuahua Charm by Theresa Raymer. Oh my
That is gorgeous.
goodness.
Mm.
I love that.
So do I.
The flowers on the the collar? I think they look
Yeah.
so good. I
They
hope
do.
the render follows through because I think that's just flippin' adorable.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
I love it. It's almost like a little smile on the puppy's face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Very good.
Wow. The eye's probably not quite as bright, but I think that's an easy fix.
Yeah.
But you haven't lost any definition. I can't even talk. You haven't lost any definition in the collar or anything like that. That is really, really nice.
Yeah. Very tempted by that one.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm not a Chihuahua lover, but that's cute. Okay. Citrina by Taza Creations. I don't mind. I think you'd have to go big. The twos on her arms and her legs, or on her legs. I mean, whoa, that's going to be hard.
Yep.
But I love that there's even like oranges in her hair. I love the fact that the wings almost look like the flesh of an orange. I think that's really cool. I love that she's sitting on an orange. The only thing for me is coming from Australia, all I can think of is Jaffa.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
But I do like that. I'm not sure what the relevance of it's almost like a pen or something in her hand. I don't know what the relevance of that is.
No, neither do I.
Oh, and they're little love hearts in the edges of her wings. I didn't even notice. Oh, cute.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look at the render. Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Bad. I don't mind that. She's pretty.
She is.
And even at that size, you don't lose that much of the definition in all the tattoos and things.
No.
That's
not much
pretty
at all.
good.
Yeah.
And the hair looks good. Like the hair still looks, light and wispy and flowy.
It does.
That's a pretty good render. Well done, 3 Krazy Kats.
Yep.
I like it. Cosmic Catrina by Theresa Raymer. Ooh, she's pretty.
She is. And the colours.
Yes. Again, I'm going to be curious to see how the render comes out. I think the plaits are workable. That aura in the background, that's going to be hard to translate.
Yep.
But that's a beautiful image. Those big, bright eyes. I love that.
Yeah.
The skulls look great.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what the render's like. That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
I think you did lose a little bit in the aura. I don't know that they necessarily could have done a gazillion times better. That's hard unless you're going to have like 150 colors in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's pretty good. Like you still know that there's that aura around her.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I think you definitely need to go ABs, at the very least Krazy Dust with this one.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
What a stunning picture.
Mm-hmm.
Ebony Rose by Stellar Designz. Again, it's all of these are like profiles, so I'm struggling a little bit with them personally. But, I mean, they are beautiful images.
They are. They really are.
Those roses look great. Even the
Mm-hmm.
tattooed ones.
Yeah.
They look so good. All right, let's look at the render. Ooh, nice render.
Very nice render.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
I'm hardly even diamond painting. I am really distracted by these images tonight. They're
So
great.
am I.
So I hope you're not joining along our whip and chat for the view of our whipping.
Yeah, not much happening. Oh my.
Feline Bliss by Theresa Raymer. Okay, I want this one.
Uh-huh.
That's cute.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, wow. I love the big eyes, the blue and the green. That's adorable.
Mhm.
And
It is.
again, the render is going to be telltale because it's hard with all these rainbow backings.
Yeah.
That's hard to render.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Not too bad.
I
think
still
you
like
need to
it.
go. I do too. I
Slightly
think you need
bigger.
to go a little bit bigger. I've noticed like
Yep.
the tail, you lose a little bit of that. I'm going to say
The
wispiness, but
definition, yeah.
fluffiness. The fluffiness
Yeah,
of the
you do.
tail.
Yep.
But otherwise, that's really, really cute.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, I'm definitely going to be wishlisting that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's different.
Gaia's
Oh, I like
Awakenings
that.
by Stellar Designs. That's pretty.
I like it.
I mean, it's usually got a profile in there, which is why I never buy these images personally. But I love looking at them. I love knowing where the artist's thoughts are coming from, like that whole blend of, traditionally it's seen as like Mother Nature or Gaia, blending in with nature. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful image.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a really nice view, like how she's almost like the trees.
Yeah.
That's a view I haven't seen overly often. You usually see like waterfalls and things on their faces and all of that sort of stuff, but I don't normally see like tree roots.
No.
So I think that's a little bit of a different one.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Okay, you definitely need to go bigger for that one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can still see what it is. I don't think you've completely lost it, but if you really want that wow factor, I think you've got to go. I'd probably go the 85 by 85, to be honest.
Oh, definitely. I wouldn't go anything less.
No. That is a gorgeous image.
Mm-hmm.
Hologothica by Taza Creation. So we're back to that Day of the Dead type look.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the dark arts lovers would really like this one.
I think so,
and those people are probably that halfway in between. I think you've got enough of the goth look, that darkness, to keep your dark arts lover interested, but it's got enough of the bright colors for people that, just like to skim the edges of goth.
Yeah.
Those nails freak me out though.
Yes.
They're way too long and sharp. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what the render's like. I don't know. The other thing is like the nasal cavity of some of these that are on the side. They're a little bit wonky. It's like them
Just
belting.
a little, yeah. Yeah.
But the render is true to form. I'm not going to fault that at all. That's a really good render.
Yep.
Okay. Next up. I licked it so it's mine by Taza Creations.
Oh, that's cute.
No. That's really cute. Again, too much black background for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really, really cute design. I'm almost feeling like we've got a slightly naughty theme happening in the background today.
Yes.
Oh, but that's a really cute image. And I mean, how many times do you hear that from kids?
Yeah, exactly.
So I like that it's a younger skeletal type figure, that sort of fits in.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's really cool. Render. Render's pretty good.
Yep.
And I agree. I don't think you need multiple sizes for this. 60 by 66 is perfect.
Yep.
Good size. Just too much black background.
Oh, yeah.
So next up, Keeper of the
Oh,
World by
cute.
Taza Creations. Whoa.
How gorgeous.
Okay, I want this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost like the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
But I don't know what your thoughts and, where your artist enjoyment is, but I kind of like these sorts of images where you have, I'm going to say, like an animal or a person holding the world. I
Yes.
always think that, it makes us think more, creationism.
Yes.
Whether it's, whether it's a god or whether it's another being or the Big Bang, like whatever theological belief you have, I always think that this just makes you stop and think.
Yeah, exactly.
Movies like Men in Black, they did that with in the end of the first movie, like with the marbles, and like the Earth was one of the marbles.
Yes.
I love that thought process of,
Exactly.
is there more to it than us? Like
Yeah.
we are not
Yeah.
the be all and end all. I think that's such a good image.
Yeah.
All right. Render's good. I was a bit worried about the Earth.
So was I.
Okay, I think this one is definitely wish listed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. Oh, silly drill. Stay down. Next is Lionheart by Theresa Raymer. Yeah, okay, we're getting a little bit more risque here. Like,
Yeah, just a little.
And again, I think you got to go big for this one. Two reasons. You got the main image at the front. You kind of need to go big for that. But that background, you've got your candelabras closer to the front, but in the back, you've got, I don't know, I'm going to say castles or whatever, fortress, whatever variation it is. You need something bigger to really bring that out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I think we've stared at the sexy man long enough. Good render.
Yep.
That is a really good render.
It is.
Wow. I'm impressed.
So am I.
Okay, I just need to go back and have a look at his ear. Yeah, okay, it is true to form. I hadn't noticed it in the original image, but it kind of looks like his ear is just glowing randomly.
It does, doesn't it? Yep.
I mean, it's true to image though. I think you've lost a little bit, like with the candles. Like the candle is just sort of blurring into the flame.
Yep.
So I would hope that the actual drill color would be different enough to be able to define that more. But again, to me, that's an easy fix. Like you would just change the color of the candles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's an easy way around it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Maybe by M.E. Divine Arts. Oh, look at him.
He's gorgeous.
That's so cute. I'm going to assume that that's the flower for May. I don't know. I would assume so.
I would assume so.
And I'm assuming that like jadestone or something is the
Emerald.
Emerald, is it? I don't know what it is for May.
Emerald.
But I assume that's what
emerald.
it is for that color. All right, let's see. Oh, that's pretty cute.
Yep.
I like that. That's true to form.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, got to get these drills off my pen for the rare occasions I'm actually diamond painting. Nature's Guardian by Theresa Raymer. So same kind of a look again.
Yeah.
That whole blend of Mother Nature with the earth. I mean, she's pretty.
She's very pretty.
The leaves look great on a dress, shirt, whatever it is. I'm going to be intrigued to see how the hair goes. That's very wispy, flowy hair.
It is.
And the flying birds in the background. I'm going to call them crows, but they're going to be hard. All right, let's see. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's worked.
Yeah. I don't hate that. That's pretty good.
It is.
And I don't think the background is, I'm going to say it's slightly color blocking, but it's not going to be a confetti lover's nightmare.
No.
I think there's enough for everyone in that background. That's
I
pretty
think
good.
so, yeah.
It's a very pretty image. I even like that the edges make it even look like a worn photo.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. A really interesting take on it. Rainbow Mourne by Taza Creations. Again, that Day of the Dead type look to it.
Yep.
Very pretty though.
I love the colours.
The colours are spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like her boots are melting or dripping.
It does. Looks like the soles are melting.
Yes. And the wings are melting too.
They are? Yep.
Huh. I wonder why.
And so are the butterflies.
Oh, they are too. I wonder why. There's got to be, surely that means there's got to be an intention behind it.
There'd have to
I
be.
wonder why. I like it though. That's nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, render. Not too bad. I think you did lose a little bit around her face.
Yeah, you did.
But I think it's pretty good. It's probably not quite as bright and crisp as the original image, but I think it's like part of that's the render. You know, once you've got drills down, it's going to look brighter than that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there is going to be enough colors to give you that flow and crispness like you see in the original though. But that's still a pretty good effort.
Yep.
But I do think you need to go bigger. You've lost the definition of the flowers in her headband.
Yes, you have.
Skirt wasn't that obvious in the original, so I'm not going to fault that one. That's just quite pale anyway. But you can still see the soles of a boot is melting.
Yes.
That's not bad. Skyward Realm by Stellar Designz. Ooh, okay. Now we're going to go into philosophical questions right now, aren't we?
Aren't we?
When I pulled this one up, I knew this was going to be an interesting concept. All I keep thinking is I'm going to show my age and my nerdiness right now. But the first thing I thought of when I saw this was the very original season of Stargate SG-1. I don't know whether you ever watched that.
I was obsessed by that.
Okay. But do you know what I mean?
I certainly do.
I mean, the only thing that's weird is you've got the Northern Lights. I'm going to call it the Northern Lights because the Southern Lights don't do weird stuff like this.
No.
You've got the Aurora going on at the same time. So it doesn't fit with the pyramids if it's on Earth.
I'd say by looking at it, it's not on Earth. You're up in the clouds.
Well, I was trying to work out, are you, or is that like, you know, some of that early morning fog? You know, if they've had a bit of rain, they still do get a little bit of the fog. I don't know. But maybe. Up for interpretation. It's not a bad render. I'm tempted by this one, just for the memories.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. Pretty good. But yeah, all I could think was Stargate SG-1.
Yep.
Sovereign Grace by Cindy Emery.
Pretty dress.
Really pretty dress, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's almost like cake decorating.
Yeah.
It's interesting that her wings are, what do you say, like faded in the background?
Yeah, they're out of focus.
That's the word. Thank you. I wonder why. Again, I'm assuming there is going to be some logical reason for that. I have no idea what it is.
No.
Not too bad a render. You've lost a
No.
little bit, I think.
Yeah,
But
you have.
it's not bad. Her hair looks a little bit weird in this. What's it like in the original?
You can see it.
Okay. It was a little bit weird in the original too. Okay, so
Yep.
I'm not going to fault that. Next up, we've got Spirit of the Rose by M.E. Divine Arts. Another Day of the Dead one, but it's that stained glass look, so it's not as, shall we say, dark as some of the others.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the stained glass look?
Depending. Some artists I am, yes.
You're picky about them?
I am picky about them, yeah.
Render's good.
Yeah.
Squirrel Shenanigans by M.E. Divine Arts. What are your thoughts?
Cute. That's cute.
That's pretty adorable.
Mm-hmm.
We don't tend to have a heap of squirrels over here, though.
No, we don't. We really don't.
Thank goodness. We've got enough issues with our possums and things.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cute. I love the fact that it's an autumnal piece.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Oh, render is good.
Very good.
I think that's a really, really well done image.
Yep.
I like that.
I like it.
Yeah, that one might be getting wish listed too. Kakisha, can you slow it down, please? You're going to cost my bank balance a fortune when I'm getting my stash down enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Temptation of the Night by Cindy Emery. This one's a little bit risque again.
Yes.
I like the fact that they've at least toned it down a little bit, so it's not quite as obvious.
Yeah.
But this one sort of reminds me of that one from last week.
Yeah. Yep.
I think the last one, was she like leaning, was she facing him or she was in his arms or like on this?
I think she was in his arms, wasn't she? Sideways, yeah.
So it's interesting that it's sort of now turned a little bit more, but it's a very stunning image.
It is.
All right, what's the render? I think you've lost a little bit on him.
Definitely.
She's very well done. I think the background's very well done.
Yeah.
I think his face is just a little bit of a miss.
I think so.
The rest of him looks pretty good, and probably lost a little bit with the lightning at the top.
Yeah.
But even the clouds are looking really good. I don't mind
clouds
that.
are amazing.
Just missed a tiny bit there. Urban Pixie by Cindy Emery. Oh, punk rocker, lover.
Mm-hmm.
How much definition are in those wings? Wow.
I know.
Wow. They almost look like stained glass too.
They do.
There's a lot of people in the background. I think you're going to lose that in the render.
You are. Definitely.
But let's see how they went. Okay. Not bad.
Yep. Not bad at all.
If anything, I think you lost a little bit more in her tattoo. It's not as clean and crisp.
Yep.
The rest of it is actually pretty bloody good.
I think so, yeah. It's better than I thought it was going to be.
I agree. I really was having my doubts on that one. But that's come out pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. Well done.
Yeah.
Second last one from Three Krazy Kats. Voyage to the Horizon by Cindy Emery. Now, this is one I am definitely going to be getting at some point. Not yet. I need to get my stash down. But it's not a profile. It's a
gorgeous.
beautiful, beautiful image. I love the fact that it's only a 55 by 70. You don't have a choice.
Yep. No, I love it.
I think it's beautiful. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about with the render is like the boats that are down the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They're very, very small. There's a fair bit of detail in them. I'm just not sure how the render is going to come out. But I think the rest of it's going to look great. Let's see. Yeah, I think you lost a little bit with the boats at the bottom.
Yeah.
I think the back of the boat's gone a little bit dark, that I think you've lost a little bit of detail in there as well. But I don't think it detracts from the image. I think that's actually fine.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I think this is one I will be getting.
Yep.
I like this. All right, last one for 3 Krazy Kats. Beacon Through the Storm by Emery Divine Arts. Ho, ho, ho. Nice image.
Yeah.
This is going to be hard to render. If they can pull this off, I will get it.
Yep.
I like this image. Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You can still see there's a girl on the rock. Yeah. You can still
Yeah.
see there's a girl on the rock. You can still see the lamp pretty clearly. I think you've lost a bit with the lighthouse.
Yes.
And I would trust the process. I would put the drills down, but I'm not sure that the lightning is crisp enough. I think it's just in the render picture. I don't think it will be that case with the drills.
Yep.
But I want to see.
Yep.
Okay, I think for now this will be wish listed. But in an upcoming buy, I think I might get this one. That's pretty good.
There's a lot of dark in it, though.
There is, but I think they're not huge patches.
No, that's true.
So I think I can work through that. And it's only, like, even if this size, 65 by 65, that's manageable.
Yep.
And I don't think they'd all be 310. I think you're going to have a fair bit of, 823 and
939 and all sorts, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Dreamers. So, it's a Dominic Davison. I like it. Terracotta
I
Mansion.
love those types.
I love him. I love his work. It's so good. We got an 80 by 60 square, 57 colors, which includes 1 AB, 2 crystals, and a Dreamer Dust.
Wow.
Oh, I'm tempted. All right, let's check out the render. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be getting this one at some point.
Yes.
I may have to temporarily put it on the back burner just because I'm boycotting Dreamers over their tariff drama, even though this is a US one. Oh, I want that one though. That is a really good render.
It is.
Okay, definitely wish listing that.
Yeah.
Even the birds have come out really good.
Yeah.
And you can tell clearly that's still a boat down here.
Yes.
And the ducks. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. Snow White and Friends, Hannah Lynn. Pretty little image. So 60 by 80, square, 75 colors, including 1 AB and 1 Dreamer. Okay. I think there'll be enough definition, but it's going to be hard with the cottage in the back.
Yeah.
And even like the bird on her shoulder. I think the thing with Hannah Lynn is you've got to have these bigger kits. There's too much detail.
Yep.
All right. Pretty good render, actually.
It is. The bird lost a little bit.
Yeah. And even like the path and the pattern on the cottage brick, you've definitely lost that.
Yeah.
But you haven't lost what it is. So I don't think it's
not at all.
a complete failure. I think that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I think they've done well.
That's hard to do, especially if they're only doing it as like a 60 by 80.
Yeah.
Those animals are beautiful and crisp. Very, very clear.
Yeah.
Next up, Every Which Way by Curtis Rakovich. Oh
Oh,
my goodness. She's an interesting character.
she is.
I've never been personally a huge fan of Curtis Kits. It's too
No.
much of that big-eyed girl look.
Yeah.
But I love that he always has, cats or animals or something in there as well. So
Yes.
I do like how they come out. 60 by 80, round, 52 colours,
Wow.
including one AB. Interesting that they've gone round.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good render, really.
Very good.
I actually think that's a little bit brighter than the original.
It is. What looks it, yeah.
It does. I don't mind that. The cat
No.
looks a little bit emaciated, but I think that was also in the original, so no fault
Yeah,
with
it
that.
was. No.
Fortune Teller by Simona Candini, 60 by 60. Round, 66 colours, including 4 ABs. I think it's absolutely great. Exactly what we were talking about with that whole, like world in a globe type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yep, that's a
So it
beautiful
looks,
galaxy in there.
it is. And I love that she's got like fairy ghosts almost sort of like hovering around her.
Yeah,
That's pretty cute. Too big-eyed girl for me, but I do
yeah.
like this image.
Yep.
Render is really good.
Very good, yeah.
That's really good. Even that galaxy, it's still very obvious what that is.
It
That's
is,
a
yeah.
great render.
Yep.
All right. Now we've got, these are our overseas kits. Mamba by Romance Art. Really cute.
Yep.
I'm going to say dragon unicorn.
Yeah.
A blue scale dragon with a unicorn horn. Not
Yes.
entirely sure why we've combined the two images together, but
It's also got the mane and forelock down the front too.
yeah. But you've got all the dragon scales coming down the
Yeah,
bottom.
definitely a dragon.
So,
Got the dragon eye.
yeah. So interesting combination.
Yeah,
But it's an interesting image.
it is. I quite like it.
Render. It's not bad. Render's pretty good, actually.
Yep.
I don't hate that. Oh, it's a 40 by 50. I should probably talk about the stats. A 40 by 50, it's a square, 57 colours, including one AB. I definitely think you're going to need the AB in that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just having a drink. Next up, we've got Harvest Charm by Momart. What an absolutely stunning little image.
Yep.
I reckon Loz might be buying this one. Her with the sunflowers. She absolutely
Yes.
adores sunflowers. But what a great image.
It
Wow.
is.
40 by 50, square diamonds, 46 colours, including 2 ABs. You had to have a couple of ABs on the jars and on that handle.
Yeah.
Absolutely have to. All right, what's the render? Render's pretty good. I like
Yep.
this.
So do I.
Again, very, very autumnal. I think it's a
Very.
really nice image.
Yeah.
I don't mind this. I'm tempted by this one.
Yep.
Flying Colours by Carolyn Steele.
Wow.
It's almost like a budgie.
It's an Amazon parrot.
But I mean, like even just the way that the colours are happening, to me, that's
Yeah.
almost like a budgie for us.
Yeah.
I mean, completely different size. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a really pretty thing. 2 vibrant parrots bring a tropical scene to life. One perched in lush foliage and the other soaring above palm trees. Bright flowers and a distant ocean adds pops of colour. Really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, 50 by 40 centimetres, square drills, 56 colours, including 3 ABs and 3 Dreamer Dust. Again, where are the ABs going? Like, there's not that much that I would expect to
No.
shimmer and shine. Like unless it's moist plants.
Yep.
Do you know what I
Could
mean?
be. Yep.
But, okay, let's look at the render. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
I like it.
I was a bit worried with the parrots because there was so much detail and busyness to it, but I think that they've adjusted it enough that that's workable. That's not too bad.
No, that's pretty good.
All right, dreamers, get rid of that overseas tariff and we might be talking.
Definitely.
Panda Paradise by William Vander Dassen. How adorable is this little image? So 40 by 50 square diamonds, 44 colors, including 2 ABs. I think this is flipping cute.
Yes.
I really like this. The flowers, I think, are just that beautiful pop of color just to give you something in there.
Yep, and the little bird. Yeah.
Yes. Very, very beautiful.
Yep.
Render is really well done.
Yes.
For a 40 by 50, that is brilliant.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
All right, Diamond Art Club's next. Life by Lisa LaRose. I feel like we've only seen 1 or 2 images from her before. I don't think she's got tons.
No, I don't know her name.
Maybe I've missed some, but I feel like I've seen images in this kind of a style, so I assume they're by her. Okay, we got Square, 55.8 by 83.6. We've got 75 colors, of which one's an AB and 4 fairy dust. It's that I can see why this sold out.
Yeah.
There's enough different images and attractions to different groups of people. I can see why this sold. You know, you've got the dark arts for people who's wanting the skeletal type look in there. You've got anyone who's like your nature lover with all of your flowers and things like that. Anyone who likes the brighter colors, you've got that in there as well. Like I can see why this sold. There's just variation in there.
Yep.
And the render's pretty good. That background puts me off. There is way too much color blocking for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But beautiful image.
It is.
Lovebirds by Art by Julia. Shock horror, it sold out. These kitchen ducks are just selling like hotcakes, aren't they?
They are. Yes, they are.
I think she's surprised everybody by being as popular as she has been.
Yep.
But they are a very, very cute image.
Yeah, I like it.
It's nice. Square diamonds, 60 by 83.9. It's 57 colors, so 2 ABs, 5 fairy dust. But let's check out the render. Perfection.
Yes.
Absolute perfection. You can hardly even tell that's that different from the original image.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Edith by Richard Lorenz. Now, we haven't seen a bird for a while.
No, we haven't.
So, again, I'm not surprised that it's a sold-out kit. His birds always sell out, and especially when everyone's been through a little bit of a withdrawals from him.
Yeah.
So, Edith. Oh, that's a cute little saying. Let it rain, let it pour. Days like this, friends are for.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Poor Edith being so sad and water drenched.
Yes.
Round 55.6 by 73.7. It's 52 colors, 1 AB, 3 fairy dust. So not a horrendous size. 55.6 by 73.
I bet you there's no writing.
Probably not.
It's not big enough for that render.
No, completely removed. Which makes me sad. I mean, that was part of the beauty of the kit. I get it.
It was.
But that's part of the beauty. So I think that's a bit sad. And it's also, again, so much of that white background.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love the look of it. I think white is always crisp and clean and it draws your attention because it's so bright. But when you're diamond painting, if that's what you've got as your background and you've got no other colors, every fault is shown. You can't
Yes.
hide the errors.
Nope.
So it always worries me when I see so much background just being a pale color.
Yeah, exactly.
But beautiful image nonetheless. Makes me think of like Eeyore, where it's just always so, sad and downtrodden. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Witchy Greenhouse by Maragona Sully. Oh, she's even cuddling a duck.
Yep. So cute.
Yup. Oh, and there's ducks kissing in the pots. Oh, that's cute.
Yep. I really like the colours in this.
It's a really nice color shade.
Yeah.
I agree. I think, the fact that you've got all that greenery being a greenhouse, but lots of the pinks and browns just to contrast it, that's a really nice palette.
Yeah, it is. I reckon it'd be lovely to work on.
I can see
Even
why
though
it's
it's got
that too.
hair in it.
I think she's a little bit more of that side glance. So, and she's not the be all and end all of the image. So I could
No, she's not.
probably push through that one. All right, square, 65 by 91.8. You needed the size for that.
Yeah, yeah.
63 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust. All right, let's check out the render. Good render.
Yep. I'd do it.
I think it's even given her face a little bit more definition. I think
It has.
because
Definitely
because I'm not a profile lover, I probably would have preferred it closer to the original personally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
again, she's not the main thing. I can handle that.
Yeah, I could work on that one. I could really enjoy that one.
I think so. I could too. It's a nice image. Might have to sign up for the restock on that one.
Yep.
All right. Hope Cross by Theresa Donahue McManus. Square diamond, 65 by 85.9. What have we got? 46 colours, 1 AB, 3 fairy dust. Beautiful,
I'm surprised that
beautiful.
didn't sell out.
Look, I actually think it's the wrong time of year.
True.
It came out just that little bit too late. I think if it had come out before Easter, yeah, fully agree.
Yep.
Would have sold out like hotcakes. I think potentially even if it had come up around Christmas time,
Mm-hmm.
like those that celebrate Christmas as a religious holiday,
Yeah.
I think would still be attracted to this, also knowing Easter's coming.
Yep.
So I think it's just been mistimed as far as sellout goes.
Okay.
But it's a stunning image.
It is. It's beautiful.
Render's good too.
Yeah. Except for that background.
Yeah, the background completely puts me off.
Yep.
But that is really, really beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Really gorgeous.
Next up, Fairy of Dreams by Ivy Dollamore. Again, being an Ivy Dollamore, I fully expected this to sell out. I'm surprised it didn't.
So am I. Very.
I mean, it's not an absolute stereotypical Ivy Dollamore, so maybe that's why. But,
Yeah.
I think that's a really gorgeous image. Ivy Dollamore is not always my style. I don't mind this. So I would have thought any that were Ivy Dollamore diehards would have grabbed it. Anyone who was sort of on the fence may not have been interested, but I think the others that aren't always an Ivy Dollamore would have been interested. So I am still surprised it hasn't sold.
So am I. I really like this one. And she's really not for me. I love the kittens and just the little cat and sheep, and I just love it.
I think it's a really gorgeous image.
Yeah.
Okay, 90.9 by 69.9 centimeters. It's huge. It's a whopper.
It is. It is.
Square drills, 60 colors, 1 AB, 4 fairy dust. Okay, let's check out the render. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. You can still tell there's sheep floating around. You can
Yeah.
see there's still moths and butterflies up the top.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
just beautiful.
The hair's gorgeous. The pictures on the wall.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Even the flowers out the window. I love
Yeah,
it.
I was just looking at that, and the stars and things are really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I do like
That's
it.
going on my wish list.
Yeah, fair. Butterflies and Flower Garden by Roberta Collier Morales. Huh. Wonder if she's any relation to Margaret. Okay. Square, 65 by 80.9 centimeters. It's 80 colors, 3 ABs, 3 fairy dust. Beautiful, vibrant colors. I love it.
Yep.
All right, what's the render? Do you know, it's good. It's not quite as good as I'd expected. I think this butterfly in particular has lost something there.
Yep.
And I feel like this butterfly, I think you've lost a little bit of the definition in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, beautiful.
Yep. I like it.
I like it. I think I'll be wish listing this. It's
Yep.
not, you know, the faults in there are not enough to deter me.
No.
Very, very beautiful image. Okay, last one. Spark of Butterflies by Kusin Kessel.
Yep.
Kusin Kessel? I don't recognize the name.
Oh, he's had a few. I've done one of his.
Okay. Dark art like this?
No, it was a butterfly. I think it was a girl at the bottom going up into butterflies, or
Oh. Okay. I will have to go and look this artist up. I don't recognize it. Okay. It is square, 65 by 92.8. Huge, but you need it. I can see.
yeah.
43 colors, 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust. All right. Image is brighter than the original. I like how they do that.
Yep. I like it.
That's a really pretty piece. You know, that glow that they've done from the candlelight, just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And the little
like,
fireflies.
yes. And I do like that they've lightened some of the artwork so you can actually see the trees better.
Yes. Yep. I really like it.
I think that's
But
well
I like
done.
a lot of his work.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut
He's
this
also
bit
got
out.
a melting deer.
Oh, I thought that was more like JoJo's art.
No.
Oh, okay. Next up, we've got Fantasy Sparkles. So I found they've got another one of the half-scale dragon laying diamond art tray. This is the white belly version. So this is where you can pick the ridge color and you can pick the top of the border color. But just really, really pretty one. So it's similar to what we saw last week otherwise. But the colors that they're offering, again, like so many different colors.
Wow.
Yeah. And beautiful, beautiful printing. I really like how well they have their finish on their trays. I really do like Fantasy Sparkles.
I can't wait for mine to arrive.
Me either. I want to see what you think of it.
Mm.
The other one is a Fantasy Lid Dragon diamond art tray. Look at the shine on that lid.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
Yep.
Again, you can pick 2, 4, 5 colors, like 5 styles, all the different designs.
Yep.
Really, really pretty.
Very.
And the last ones I found is they've started 3D printing bookmarks, which I thought was really cute.
Yeah.
So you've got something like a really prominent 3D top. but really, really gorgeous.
I like them.
So did I. I thought they were really different. I don't know how heavy they
Oh.
are. Like I would be scared I'd drop them.
Yeah, I like the cat.
Yeah, the cat's cute. And the dog's really cute too.
Mm-hmm. Very.
I thought King Kong was really clever.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. I thought that was really, really clever. I kind of like this one as well because it's just that little bit more flat.
Yeah, and that image is gorgeous.
So, yeah, I thought that was interesting that that's sort of the way they're going now.
Yeah, I like them.
I really like them too. And I love the Big Apple. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I thought they were just something different. I wanted to show them off.
Yeah.
Next up, Beck's over the Creativity Squirrel. I've noticed she started doing a few like cover minders and things.
Yep.
So she has got a few of the crystals that are available at the moment, but I really liked these paws. I assume they're resin. They kind of look it.
Yeah. They look it.
But really, really cute, pretty little cover minders.
I'm gonna have to buy some.
Yeah, sorry. But they're just really cute.
I make my own. I don't need to buy any, but I've got to buy them.
No, just if you make your own, just use this as inspiration.
Yeah.
If you don't make your own, go and buy them off Beck's.
I'm gonna buy them.
Cool. Okay. This one it's another pre-order, but she did release another diamond art painting. So it's called Ms. Hatter, 61 by 91 centimeter square. Pretty. What have we got for info? 50 colors, 4 of them are ABs. Absolutely cute. I love it. You know, I love that you can at a glance tell that it's a Mad Hatters.
Yeah.
It's so quintessential. It's a really cute image. And that render, how good is that render?
That's excellent.
I think Bex did really, really well.
Yeah.
So for any of the Alice in Wonderland fans, I think this one might be a kit for you. And the last couple we got are from our miniatures. So we found a couple of new designs from Cute Bee. First one is Sunny Cafe. What a cutie pie.
Yes, I'm going to have to get that one.
Oh,
that's cute.
That's a really cute image. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, but look at how cute it is.
Yeah, it's very detailed inside.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's have a look at this one, though. Oh, wow.
Yep. Love it.
Isn't that cute little kitty cat?
Mm-hmm. Yep, getting that.
I like this. That is absolutely gorgeous.
It is. Definitely getting that.
And the next one is Sweet Mary or Marie. Sweet Marie, I think.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
Jam candy. Oh, okay, let's see what they are. Look at the definition again.
Yeah, I love the little puppy. I love their kids.
And the little birdie.
Yep.
It's a little birdie. I like that.
Yep.
You'll see it in my finishes video coming up, everyone. But I did my first Cute Bee kit last night, way faster than the other one. And I love it. Is so bright compared to the other.
Yeah.
It's a really nice kit to work with. I did find it's very noisy. It's a very noisy kit. I don't know whether it was just one off, but like every time you tried to click the pieces together, it was like squeaking. Oh my goodness, the noise drove me nuts after a bit. But yes, really good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful images. I think these will definitely be going on the wish list, and if I can get a good deal, I might be buying them.
Yes.
So that was all of the new releases that I have found for this week. So to everyone who's watching, thank you for watching and joining in. Let me know down in the comments below if you ended up buying anything, or were some of these new for you, you've never seen them and now you want to buy them or wishlist them, like, you know, tell us everything down below. You didn't get anything this week, did you, Kim?
No, I didn't get anything this week.
Good. Save your money. We'll get more later.
Yes.
We've got plenty of unboxings coming up for everyone to watch.
Oh,
Kim
yeah.
has got a few of the new releases of late, so we will be doing some unboxings for you very soon. So stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe, because that way you will find out whenever we release these new videos. But otherwise, I hope everyone has had a really good day, a really good week, and we are going to see you in a video very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.